Hi everybody, this is going to be a tarot reading, an oracle card reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your chart, there may well be a message in here for you. If it doesn't resonate, you can feel free to look at my other videos that I've created. It's completely up to yourself. If you wanted to find a message that resonates better with you, hopefully I have one on the channel that helps you. But this is going to be for the sign of Gemini. So I hope Gemini are doing good. We're going to tap into two decks of mine. The Radiant Sun Oracle, or the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and I also just have like my Rider-Waite Five of Pentacles in reverse, so that's actually quite nice to see. So let's get into Gemini. Let's see what you guys have. Let's see what your energy is, Gems. So I tap into like current energy, then what needs to shift, near past, near future, advice, and a final outcome. So let's see what your current energy is. Feeling quite uplifted in your energy, okay? So the current energy is lost. So you might be, I'm just getting like someone that's putting a lot of effort into their appearance at the moment. Maybe a lot of self-care. Maybe grabbing others' attention as well. Like it's the first house energy. So I feel like maybe when you're meeting people at the moment, they're noticing that you're putting a lot of effort into your appearance. You are looking after yourself. I'm getting something as well about like a caterpillar. Very interesting. But we have Venus and Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries, or again, this is just talking about like the first house energy, like when people first meet you, you're looking very beautiful. Yeah, work, Gemini, that's really nice. I really like that. I mean, why not? So the Nine of Wands fell out, but I'm not going to take it, it's in reverse. Sometimes I just take sort of cards that fall out randomly as like little key cards to indicate what's going on. So coming out of some sort of maybe anxiety here, Gemini, in the current energy, some sort of energy of feeling ganged up upon, or feeling like you had to really protect what you created. Yeah, there's also a chameleon on this card, so I feel like maybe you're switching up your look, or there's like a lot of changes within your look or something. Like maybe you're changing your diet, maybe you're changing your exercise routine, maybe you're changing just the way you do your makeup. So yeah, really nice. But Venus is a really lovely energy when it's paired with Aries. It's very much like you're taking action for love, self-care. So yeah, that's really a nice star, okay? There could also as well, I want to say with Aries, there could be some frustration. It could even like equate to anger and stuff like that, but I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe this is partly to do with like or it could be also like an indicator that someone is maybe quite attracted to that. So maybe someone is in like quite, I don't know, maybe they're turned on by like someone's anger or something. Like maybe it's not even like a negative way, maybe they just like that sort of fierce ferocity vibe. That's what I'm getting as well. Quite random, but that's what I'm getting. Like someone might just have like, they might like a strong woman, you know, one that can stand up for themselves, or a man, if you're a man, of course, as well. Don't know, that's coming through as well. So you guys have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So ultimately something or someone is not walking away from something. Could be an Aries or someone with Aries placements. This could also be like quite a masculine energy in your life as well. You do not need to be a man, maybe just like a more of a masculine energy. Someone is not walking away from something. I feel like as well, yeah, this is just giving me like a really, it's like someone's not giving up on themselves yet. Someone's not giving up on themselves, their self-care. Like someone is really looking after themselves right now. But let's clarify that Eight of Cups in reverse. Let's see what we have. So someone is still like emotionally invested in something. Ultimately with the Eight of Cups, the cups are emotions. They are matters of the heart, okay, when we get the cups. So ultimately this being in reverse, it shows that someone has not walked away from something. This could even be maybe not walking away from you, or vice versa, you're not walking away from someone else. We have the idealism card. So this card speaks about like kind of like that unrealistic pursuit of effect. I was trying to say unrealistic pursuit of perfection, but I was actually saying unrealistic pursuit of affection. So that's really interesting. There could be someone that maybe is a bit of an idealist. Maybe want the best, want to be the best, they expect the best. Just remember that obviously that's not always realistic. We're just human at the end of the day on this realm. Like it's kind of like this energy of remembering not to be too perfectionistic maybe. I feel like if you have fears about someone leaving a situation, leaving you, or vice versa, if someone's feeding that with you, I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe someone has fears here. We did get the Nine of Wands, even though it was in reverse. So maybe like someone is getting like a bit of reassurance here. This has Sun and Aquarius, so it's a very humanitarian energy. It could also talk about friendship, friend groups, the way that you communicate with the world, okay, with 11th house energy. So someone as well wants to fix something. That's what I'm getting as well. Like someone doesn't want someone to walk away, so they're going to fix something, or they want to... I feel like someone wants to... Yeah, like someone maybe is really wanting to... salvage something here. So I don't know what this could be. Let's get some indicators. Give me something for idealism, please. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse, egotism in reverse. So maybe someone is coming out of this egocentric energy. Maybe someone was kind of in the ego. They were kind of acting from a very prideful place. Maybe they were acting from maybe a very shallow place. This could also be like a relationship that's like deepening here as well. I'm getting that too. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Aries as well. Like maybe someone is just, I don't know, got a bit of a wake up call, like realizing that something is actually deeper than it is. It's not just about on the surface, egocentric, stuff like that. I'm also thinking as well, like because we got the Lust card with egotism in reverse, like someone's realizing like looks aren't, like it's giving me this interesting energy of looks aren't everything, or again like what, like someone's having this realization of wow, like someone is actually, like maybe someone thought you were like that, or you really cared about looks or something, or you only cared about your appearance. I don't know what this could be. It's just giving me like almost like this transition, whatever this could be. Basically what I'm getting is like a bare bones explanation to this. Is like maybe someone just thought that you were more shallow. They're realizing that actually you're a lot more of a deeper energy. You might be quite a humanitarian with 11th house. You're very strong, you're very potent, your energy is very potent. Maybe like when people meet you, it's a very strong humanitarian potent energy, as well as this really beautiful soul face. You know, it's kind of like that energy that's given me is someone's realizing wow, you're not just a pretty face, you're actually a lot more, which is actually really nice. Some key cards, like indicators as well. So we have the Two Swords in reverse. So like again, like someone is coming out of this really embodied stance of guarding themselves. They're coming out of that. They're seeing something now. Ultimately, this is a energy on this card that is blinded. So someone is coming out of that. Someone is seeing things how they are, and it's equating to egotism reverse. Which is really showing me that like wow, this person is quite deep. They're not very prideful at all. Maybe someone had the wrong end of the stick, or they had some fears. Maybe they thought you were too idealistic or something. But it's like someone can just see you for who you are, and they like what they see, okay, whatever this is. And we have organization. So whenever I get this card, I can't help but shake the feeling it's not really in the book, but for me it always does indicate maybe a fearful person. So this could have been, again, like as I was saying, someone that was quite fearful, they were quite guarded. They're now actually come like with organization. It gives me this energy of someone is like kind of ready to put some actions into place or some organization into place. Whereas before they might have been quite fearful, or they were holding back because they wanted to see a deeper, I don't know, it's like someone wanted to see more, or like the truth of something, and now I feel they're at some sort of turning point in the current energy where they're seeing it. Maybe this person was thinking about walking away from something or someone, but I don't think they're gonna any longer, basically. So this is positive, really. I'm sure when I done Aquarius's reading, it was talking about the same thing. It was kind of speaking about, I remember we got the Vanity card in reverse, and we do have Aquarius here, so maybe if you wanted more clarification you could check out that reading. I'm sure it was Aquarius. Like the Vanity card was in reverse, and to me it was coming across as someone that was really
starting to not focus on the shallowness of something. This is giving me that same energy. It's almost like someone can see something now, can see that there's not a shallowness or something like that. Like a bit, yeah. So what needs to shift, please, for Gemini? Let's move on because I've spent a long time on the current energy, but I feel like there's a lot to talk about, if I'm honest. So we have isolation. Okay. So there could be a tendency to isolate yourself, Gemini. So maybe this is just like an indicator as well. I was picking up someone that is spending a lot of time on self-care, and stuff like that. But this could be an indicator as well. If you're kind of isolating yourself or you're spending like a lot of time on yourself, remember to reach out to others and stuff like that. This could be because we have sixth house energy, so this could be talking about people that need your help, that maybe feel isolated, because it is the ultimately the sign Virgo in the sixth house. So sixth house is very like service orientated. It's very much, you know, the help. Okay, that's the energy it gives me with Virgo. You know, they are ultimately like kind of the maids of the zodiac in the nicest way possible. It's kind of like giving me this energy of like, remember not to isolate yourself, but also remember, you know, there's sort of some service that you've got to give to someone or others here. There's maybe some sort of duty that you have, service to others that maybe you need to pay attention to, Gemini. We have negotiation. So this is usually like a turning point card of having to make some sort of decision in a partnership. So that could be something that has to happen here. Balance is needed here with the sun and the moon. Vulnerability is needed here in something. There could be someone that definitely feels quite isolated around you, so just pay attention to that. Could be a Virgo or someone that they're going through a lot of hard lessons right now. If it's not like hard lessons, they just feel like they've been dealt a really hard time right now. So just remember to reach out to those that you love. Could be a Libra, could be a Virgo, could be, yeah, I'm getting double Libra, so it's definitely a partnership possibly that you have with someone. It could be a Libra, doesn't need to be. But ultimately, what Libra's given me is just like there's an emphasis on balance within partnerships, fairness in partnerships. Definitely some sort of choice or turning point. Yeah, and it's something to do with, because you have two basically cards of making a choice slash negotiation here. And it's definitely a partnership thing. So it could be like an energy of maybe you're isolating yourself a little bit too much, or remembering that, you know, even though maybe you're liking a lot of isolating time to yourself right now, I am picking up someone that is putting a lot of effort into their appearance and self-care, which is amazing. Just remember that also you would benefit from socialization. Like, I'm kind of like that. I'm a Gemini sun, so this reading actually is helping me out as well. It's kind of like that energy of, even if you are this huge hermit introvert energy, like there is benefits to socializing, to you know, it's just giving me that. It's just giving me this energy of you're helping others and yourself by like reaching out, you know. So that's what I'm getting so far, Gemini. So it's just like a maybe like a little. I don't think much needs to change. Maybe like some sort of choice that needs to be made. For sure with partnerships, but also, yeah, with Mars and Libra, definitely some sort of choice about expansion with Jupiter here. Yeah, you might just have people around you, or you yourself are maybe going through some hardship with Saturn. There's a lot of hard lessons, but there's an emphasis on having to make really balanced, clear choices when it comes to partnerships. Be very balanced, okay? Balance yourself, maybe help balance others. What's the past? So in the past we have the Judgment, so something was finalised, some sort of finalisation. Definitely for the best with Judgment in the upright. Like, this is something that was going to, or did bring a lot of healing to you. It might have been like a stark sort of finalisation or something like that. The Judgment is not, you know, not a big deal. It is quite a big deal for a card. It's kind of like, it talks about a lot of healing and almost like being saved in a situation. So maybe you felt like that. Having some sort of savior, some sort of like realization, huge sort of realization moment, light bulb moment. Yeah, there was definitely like judgment in the past year with something as well. Like, so I feel like something was just, something was finalized. Yeah.
And this could have had something to do with like a workplace or something to do with work, putting in work, working hard. It's funny because in yesterday's reading I was getting that Rihanna "Work Work Work" song. I think it was Virgo, and I'm getting that again. So there could have been something that you were working too hard in the past and something had to give. Okay, Gemini, maybe this is something that really had to give, or you really need something like a way out of a situation or some sort of finalization here. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which shows unrequited love or unrequited energy, and Ace of Wands. So I think whatever this was, you had a lot of passion for it from the beginning, but ultimately there was just an energy of unrequitedness. Maybe just like you were putting in too much work and it wasn't being balanced out by others. Like you weren't really getting a lot of return from something. That's what's giving me. I'm getting the energy of you putting in a lot of work. You were maybe even making quite a lot of money, I'm getting, but ultimately the cups and the emotions were just not there. There was passion there, but it's kind of like it's giving me the Ace of Wands. Like it's giving me like you were putting in so much for such little payoff. So just be aware of that. Like you might just, this is your past. So I do think again with Judgment, it's like you've seen the light in a situation. I feel like you could have been just not paying attention to something in the past. So let's see, like you're working away and just not actually realizing like something very obvious. That's what I'm getting. So we have extremism, so some sort of extreme energy here with Mercury and Scorpio. This could have been someone that was very extreme with communication, very much like it always gives me a very intrusive energy, like someone here that just had to get their point across or had to get their weight over here with something. Very extreme energy. This could have had something to do with like something shared or something like some sort of it's giving me 8th house energy. So this could have led to some sort of loss. I think you were protected in this. I think whatever has happened here in the past, like I'm getting a lot of protection energy with Judgment, and also like this crow always gives me like a protector of yours, because this gives me an indication of you're in this happy pink energy. And someone just was very intrusive to you. So whatever this was, you were protected in it. That's what you need to know. There was a finalization with this. Again, it could have something to do with work or your work. I'm also getting someone that had very high quality work as well, which is funny because I got that in Aries as well. Then we have order. So yeah, definitely things were balanced out. Things were put in place. This could equate to someone literally getting put in their place in the past. That was really causing difficulties. I just feel like you just had a very light energy in the past, and maybe this just bothered someone or something. It could have been around a workplace, it could have been with a Virgo or someone that was just very perfectionistic, or very extreme. There could have even been like jealousy, I'm getting as well. Scorpio is a very heavy water sign, they're very intense, so it's giving me like someone had extreme emotions towards you, maybe very much like this, like had to get their point across like in any way possible, like. But things are balanced. Can you give me something in order, please? Can you give me something in order with moon and... Yeah, I feel like this was something with your emotions that was put right. Like, so I think something in the past, like, brought a lot of balance to your emotions. Like, things were evened out, balanced out. I think something happened for the best, though. I'm not going to lie. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. So you came out of some sort of feeling of... this is sort of clarifying order. So I feel like this order was you came out of some sort of energy of feeling ignored, feeling, I'm getting like unloved, which is really sad. So you came out of some energy of feeling unlovable, unloved, ignored here, and this somehow put, like something that I feel like you as well, like you're not this kind of energy that passes up opportunities here. So there was maybe some sort of opportunity that you took, like on board or something here, and this was order, this was justice, this was balance. Yeah, I feel like this is your balance here. Like you're not one to pass up an opportunity. I feel like you were dealing with someone that was very hard to please. You got away from this energy, someone that was very hard to please, like didn't want your cup, basically was more focused on... It's giving me the energy of someone that was really stuck in the past. Like this person might have had some sort of... This could be what this idealism is, like someone here that was really stuck in the past, stuck on old connections. For some of you, this could just even be love. And it's like nothing that you could do could please this person. It's this person was almost like, what's the word I'm trying to say? Like they were stuck in the past, basically. They didn't want to move on from how things were.
It's like they didn't want to get with the times. They didn't want to get with like this Aquarius energy of like futuristic. They just wanted things to stay the same. But that's just not realistic. You know, it's like this person was kind of stuck in the Stone Age, I'm getting, of something that once was. Wow, okay, so you got the devil in the future. So just be very aware of addictions, codependencies, toxic energies, either within you, Gemini, or in your external energy. This could be anything. I mean, you do have to state the obvious with the devil that is a couple. So this could be a couple dynamic. It could be a partnership dynamic. So just be very aware. But if it's not that, it can just be someone that has a very obsessive energy, a very addicted energy. It's also the energy of temptation as well that I feel like isn't spoken about enough. I'm seeing the Three of Cups in reverse. So this could be some sort of like one too many people in the picture. It's kind of like an unwarranted third party. We also have the Three of Wands. So someone's expectations could be completely different to what it actually is. That's what I'm getting with this. Like, it's giving me this energy of Ace of Cups. So this could be a new connection here. So it could be a reconciliation, a new connection with the Ace of Cups. What I'm getting here is kind of tell me that there could be just like a lack of happiness here within three energies, or just more than one. What am I trying to say here? Sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied today. So what it's given me is obviously you have this partnership energy on the devil, but there's ultimately a lot of, like, this is a celebration card, so there's actually like a lack of celebration here, maybe even a cancelled celebration or something here in the future. It's giving me this energy of threes of crowds, so there could be just like a bit of a I don't know, a dissatisfaction when it comes to like threes of crowd energy. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely someone though that has a lot of love here. Like, they want to bring in some sort of cup, but for some reason it's kind of like, what I'm getting here is like there is just like a lack of something. Like, it's almost like giving me this person or someone here is bringing in some sort of new love. It's overflowing, but someone isn't happy here, or it's like they're not happy for something or someone. I don't know why I'm getting that. Three of Wands in reverse. Like, I feel like you can't really expect a lot from something or someone. That's what I'm getting as well. Like, it's giving me that. So let's get a card for it, because they were just sort of key cards. So we have a Queen of Swords. This is you. Could also be another air sign, or just someone that's embodying air sign qualities in the future. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very straight talking, very much confident in her words and her communications. Clear, straight to the point. Very transformative with her words. She's looking at this devil energy. So someone, what I'm getting here is someone could be very honest about some sort of partnership that could be quite, I don't know, it could even be like someone is going to speak on some sort of toxic partnership, or they're going to voice an opinion about some sort of codependency, addiction. Like, someone might be coming to you, like, I'm getting like being very honest about something. She's in the upright, so she's not being bitter or horrible, but she just might be a little bit too, it might come across as cold. Ultimately, the Queen of Swords sometimes can, but it's just giving me this energy of someone. I'm actually getting the word comparison, which is really interesting. That's not what was on my radar, but there could be a bit of a comparison thing here. Like, someone's trying to compare something to do with, like, again, a couple, a partnership, and this could be borderline toxic, so just be very aware of this. There's someone here that has a lot of anxiety, and the thing that I'm getting here is that, like, maybe when you're around someone, Gemini, they don't have a lot of anxiety, but this person worries more than they let on. So you could have someone around you that, like, they're the Queen of Swords, you know, they're very straight to the point, very strong in their communication, but actually behind closed doors they could be in some sort of codependency. They could have some sort of obsession or addiction to something. And there's a lot of anxiety. This could be like an insight into someone here. Maybe if there's something you've been wondering. There could be someone that has a lot of anxiety. I'm even getting like a little bit of paranoia. Let's see.
Which could be like why we got that Three of Cups in reverse. Like there's someone here that maybe is quite pessimistic, or they maybe struggle to be happy for. It's like they struggle with celebrations. Maybe they just have like a lot of, I don't know what that is. We have secrets, adaptability, control reverse. There could be like, again, I got this same card in Virgo's reading. It was kind of like a lesson of like you can't control everything. Maybe this person somehow feels out of control of themselves, their circumstances. This could be bringing them a lot of anxiety. There's something to do with like maybe like a masculine or a father figure. This person might feel like she's in a relationship with like a father of her, like it's like giving me this energy, someone that feels like they're in a relationship with like their dad. Like maybe they're in a relationship with someone that's very commanding, demanding, like they just want too much. Maybe they're quite controlling themselves. This person somehow feels like they're out of luck when it comes to like being in control of something, or like they just can't control something. And then we have secrets. So this is actually an occultic card, which is really interesting. It's kind of like a card of like really being tapped into like the mysteries of life, which is a really interesting card to get here. We have adaptability. So yeah, someone could feel like they have a lot of obligations. I mean, this is your card, Gemini, and it's above the Queen of Swords, so this could be you. Someone feels like they have a lot of obligations, like a lot of multitasking. They're certainly dealing with someone that could be quite difficult or causing more difficulties than it's worth in their life. It's definitely upsetting someone's emotions and maybe like their sense of optimism I'm feeling with Jupiter in reverse. Yeah, it could definitely be like secrets in love, that's what I'm getting, or something to do with like shares, resources. They could be in a codependent energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like it could be like materials and finances, like something like difficulty with that possibly, or someone just feels chained to their circumstances. They feel like they can't really get out of it. But I feel like this person wants a lot more, or they feel like they're worth a lot more. I'm getting like with this very occultic, it's a very wise energy it's coming through as. Like someone, I don't know, it's like someone wants something really deep here. That's what I mean. Maybe this person enjoys being in a very codependent energy. Like there's something about that, like with sort of Venus and Scorpio. It's like someone that loves an intense energy. But it could be in the future. It's kind of borderline. Like, I don't know, they're maybe finding it quite toxic at this point in the future. Because there's like a complete lack of control, or someone not feeling in control, or feeling like someone is coming in and trying to control their life. It's creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of paranoia. Again, like someone just feels like they're having to like, you know, do a lot. There could be something about siblings here, or communications as well. Someone could be getting real here in the future. That's what I'm getting. Like being honest here, like with their emotions and their communication with that. So that's really interesting. And we have the Power card and Harmony in reverse. Yeah, so there could definitely be some sort of disharmony within some sort of partnership here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Sun in Libra. Moon in Scorpio. Yeah, there's very deep emotions. I'm getting like a very strong attachment, but it's also like it brings a lot of emotions here, like good or bad. Like it's just a very intense bond or something. We have Saturn in Aquarius as well, which is like a very eccentric energy with eccentricity. Someone could be in Aquarius here. I'm getting that too. Could be a Scorpio, or have, you know, Scorpio placements here. It's a very intense and eccentric, different energy here. Someone who definitely could be like a very much a humanitarian. It could be a friendship here, but there's like a lot of emotional intensity, a lot of deep energy, almost like something goes really deep. That's what I'm getting here. But there's like some disharmony for sure. It's just kind of like there's not a lot of happiness here. Unfortunately, maybe this is something that you don't know or you're not aware of. Someone could have codependency issues, because ultimately this is a card for me in the upright of someone that's actually really happy being alone. Like they don't actually, they're so balanced, they don't really, they could probably do with a partnership, but they don't need it in their life. So this is in reverse. So maybe just someone feels like they need
some sort of intensity here, and they might be being honest about that. So quite interesting. So let's see, what's the advice? So maybe this is someone maybe opening up in the future, if it's not you, opening up to someone else. So we have the Knight of Cups here in advice. Yeah, someone is definitely going to bring in some sort of love here, Gemini. If it's not someone bringing in love to you, you could be bringing love to someone else, and this is your advice to do so. Definitely going back to that what needs to shift. There could be someone that does feel very isolated, so this could definitely be an indicator of maybe it's good to check in with this person. It's good to make sure they're doing okay, like from time to time. You know, it's just good to be a good friend. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we've got the Six of... Yeah, someone definitely feels stuck in your situation with the Six of Swords reverse. It's kind of giving me that energy of like, someone feels like they can't get to better footing here, or they can't get to smoother waters. And then we have the World reverse, which is showing like there's a lack of completion in this person, or a lack of self-fulfillment. Someone really feels like here they're being held back, or like it's this energy of someone feels like they can't be successful or something, and there's like a lack of independence here. So someone does feel like they can't be independent, or there's like a lack of a personal completion here. So just remember to bring love to someone if this is someone else, but if this is you as well, like I feel like if this is yourself feeling stuck in a situation, like just to make sure that there could just be like a need to focus back on yourself, okay? Like also maybe realizing that other people are there for you, Gemini, as well. Like you might have a fear that someone, like, I don't know, like you maybe feel like someone doesn't want the best for you or something. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is true. I think maybe like you're dealing with someone that's in a bad place as well. Like that's what I'm getting. Yeah, we have detachment. So with the advice being detachment, like if someone does detach from you, don't be alarmed. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of like this energy of, because you did have the isolation and what needs to shift, so maybe it's the way you're viewing something. You could be dealing with someone here that just, you know, when they get really overwhelmed, they detach. I'm getting a heavy Aquarius energy here, definitely with the World. It's a very Saturnian energy, but you know, ultimately Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and its highest sort of octave. So it's like someone here that's really struggling with major lessons here. Like someone just might feel like here with the advice is like there's still love there with the Knight of Cups, but it's kind of like maybe someone has this sort of complex as well of like having to do things alone. Maybe it's just something that like gets this person through. I'm getting that as well. Yeah, we have criticism, like, so it can be a very critical energy here, maybe hard on themselves, hard on others. So just be very aware of that if that's something within you. If it's not within you, it could just be an indicator of someone else around you. Yeah, maybe there's a person that fears criticism as well. I'm getting that too. Maybe this is something that's kind of held them back or is holding them back here. But don't be surprised if someone detaches. That's what I'm getting as well. This could just be how someone copes. Maybe like again with the Six of Swords in reverse, like someone here just likes to do things alone, because ultimately with the Six of Swords upright, it's like someone's leading someone in this direction. Whereas like I'm finding like someone here, like when they're struggling, they might just get very overwhelmed. They might even have like a bit of like again, like we're all human. Like someone here when they're struggling, they might actually get very critical with others. That's what I'm getting as well. Like, yeah, and it's definitely because there's like a lack of fulfillment, lack of completion in something or someone. It's kind of like we do have fortune here, so I do think things are going to work out. Like in the end, I think we have the fifth house as well, which is very childlike. Someone just could be trying to heal like their inner child. I'm getting that as well, or trying to find that inner joy again, inner creativity, inner spark. With Sun and Leo, it's like someone here that's like born to shine, born to like illuminate their environment, their surroundings, like people that they interact with. So, but there's this like an element of maybe this person's getting held back by something, or even somebody, dare I say. I am getting that too. Could be someone that's very critical towards this person as well. Again, if there's something you do or don't know. Just clapping my cat, you guys. So we have the escape card, which is really like a card of compassion for me and having to escape something and see things from a very compassionate view. So maybe like there's just a need for compassion right now. With Mars and Pisces, like really having to be the bigger person, having to be compassionate, having to be a good mentor, especially spiritually. And then we have the Temperance in the upright. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So someone is really trying to focus on temperance right now. They're trying to maybe focus on sobriety. They're trying to focus on being calm, being peaceful. There's something about as well, like maybe someone has like, a tendency to drink quite a lot. I'm getting that, like very specifically, maybe one or two of you guys. There's definitely like, maybe an alcoholism, or if it's not that extreme, maybe someone is just really easy to go towards some sort of vice. But they're trying to, I feel like someone is trying to grow up here. Like with the Five of Wands in reverse, it's like they're trying to mature. This person might look up to a Sagittarius or someone with Sagittarius traits, or just someone that they deem as quite angelic here. That's what I'm getting here. Like someone that's really got their stuff together. That's what I'm getting. Like, yeah, definitely. Like someone here is trying to mature. That's what I'm getting here. It's like they're trying to do things alone. Maybe this person had a very codependent energy and they're trying to manage life alone. We have the High Priestess reverse, so someone breaking some sort of silence or just a lack of perspective or perception here with somebody. It could be a Pisces, getting Sag. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Like someone here is really slow, maybe slow moving, but they're very steady. As I say, it's like I feel like if someone does detach, they will come back. Like it's going to be maybe a slow return or something, but I feel like someone is just focusing on just trying to not be anxious at the moment, trying to come out of this feeling ganged up upon energy. It's just kind of giving me this energy if someone is really trying to protect themselves. So that's what I'm getting. So this could be you or another. So the final outcome, please, for Gemini. This is quite a nice reading, actually. It's not as like doom and gloom as some other ones have been. So we have Charity. So someone here in the final outcome really mothering energy, very protective, has some sort of connection to the divine when it comes to helping others. As I said, like there is someone here that's really dedicated to service. Like I'm getting like Virgo energy. This is Cancerian energy as well, so it could be like a very mothering energy. It could be literally your mother, or just someone that feels like family, you know, with fourth house energy. They have some sort of purpose when it comes to looking after something or someone here. We have influence here. So yeah, definitely you could feel like there's a bit of like interference within a partnership here as well, because we have seventh house energy, and on this card it does depict Adam and Eve, the classic sort of biblical Adam and Eve, and ultimately the temptation. I did say there was a temptation here, so some sort of temptation maybe get in the way of some sort of partnership in the final outcome. And then we have publicity. Someone could be pointing this out or pointing something out. Again, there's this very angelic energy. I did mention someone kind of looked at someone like they were an angel or something. I'm getting like an angel in disguise or something like that. It's a very creative person, very much like fifth house energy, very in touch with their inner child. Someone could be pointing something out. I'm hearing it's for the best, so I don't know what this is. Like something is just for the best. So let's get some more cards. So we have the Three of Cups. So this is nice because this came out reverse. So Three of Cups. So some sort of happiness and celebration, kinship, friendship above the Charity here. So definitely someone that sees their friends as their family. That's what I'm getting here. Like really cares about their friends like they're their family. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing be right back. I'll be right back. So I don't know, like maybe someone will disappear, Gemini. Maybe it's something that you're not expecting. Maybe you disappear. Yeah, literally, I just realized I've got Three of Wands. So it's definitely like something here where you're not going to see something come in, or you're not going to even see someone. Just, you know, don't be alarmed if you have someone around you that just goes through a bit of a rough patch here and maybe you're expecting something from them, or I'm getting like you're maybe expecting more from someone, but ultimately I'm getting like there's some sort of interference here, some sort of disruption here. That's what I'm getting within a partnership. So that's really interesting. And then we have these Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like someone in the final outcome just is focusing on I don't know, it's like something that needs to be exposed or something that needs to be shown here in the final outcome. It's like something needs to have light on it, like something needs to be exposed of or made aware of here. With Jupiter and Leo, it's really giving me this energy as someone that's honestly, it's giving me someone that just emits a lot of light in their life. Like, as cheesy as that sounds, like someone here is like a bit of like a light worker. That's a better way to say it. And they're working on something that they really need to bring to light, or they're trying their best to be very morally sound with this angelic energy. Like, they're trying their best to like bring light to something whilst also trying to mature themselves. Like be very morally sound and stuff like that, you know, because there's something here with the Six of Pentacles reversed. There's just not enough giving, or there's just not enough help here with something. Like maybe someone feels like someone's abusing some sort of position of charity or power here. So yeah, let's just see. Wow, Empress, that's interesting. So we have the Empress. So this is ultimately a card of a mother, a Taurus, a Virgo. She's very abundant. She's pregnant ultimately. She's a very fertile energy. Maybe just someone who's trying to work on being their best self, you know. That's what I'm getting as well. Yeah, and then we have the Fool. Yeah, so some sort of new leap, new journey here. Aquarius, Aries, Taurus I'm getting. Virgo as well. I'm getting a lot of Virgo. Someone very beautiful here. I said that at the beginning and I'm going to say it at the end. There's someone that's very beautiful. I feel like they're very attractive. They're very abundant. Honestly, this person, like, I honestly think deserves the world, whoever this person is. They're on some sort of new leap or new journey. It's got a lot of purity in it, but there's also like a tendency to slip up or just be a little bit too impetuous too. But what I'm getting as well, that like this person might be the Fool, but they're trying to be the Empress. Like they want to mature. Someone really does want to mature here. It's like they want to be their best self. They want to be this energy that is abundant yet caring. Looks after themselves. That's what I'm getting here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. This is a really nice reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Quite a long one as well. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, Gemini. Goodbye.